say the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
Cincinnati Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight's a good one here in the AFC. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Hey, we got to keep going.
Offense in a hurry up here.
Second down.
11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. It brings up 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
11.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Devon Clark. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Tua taken right to the air. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
12.
First kick of the game here to Chase Brown. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They send a man in motion. Burrow to the air now. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, like that, first down.
And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Bringing the offense up to the line, first and 10.
12, 12, 12.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In the red zone on first. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a one-point game.
Come on, ready?
It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time, and he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Back to throw, Tua. Escapes the pocket. He's got a man left. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 7-point lead in the first. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins grow their lead to 8.
14, Bengals 6.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 2.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
11 MT.
Motioning the tight end now. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he has this down to the 34.
We're good.
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And the Bengals first down. First and 10.
11.
34-yard line.
Burrow now on first down. Nice work here sliding down after some excellent running and a nice gain.
A gain of
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Getting out to his left. He calls his own number again. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here. Give on second, it's Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Rolling left, buying some time. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Gotta go for it.
Looking quickly here.
11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals slice the lead down to a couple. T. Higgins, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals could have gone for 2 in the tie, but they choose to trail by 1. A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. This will end up as a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10. Tagovailoa now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Going deep down the left sideline. Wide open, downfield. Got it! And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 7-point lead in the first. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Yeah, he's sitting there trying to watch the play so he can try to steal it. And he's breaking all the rules. Like, he's not following none of the rules for this joint. He's calling nothing but audibles. You can't even call audibles like that in this league. I mean, no huddle.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one flies
is
right
what
up
it
past
is.
the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go.
There's Brown to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
11 empty.
Brown gets him again here on second. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
In play action here. Burrow rolling out to his left. He can run it. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 2nd and 5. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
First down carry for Brown. He's only able to get back.
He got T. Higgins at tight end, Slim. Is that what that is? He got T. Higgins at tight end.
Later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11. Right, 80. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it.
This man looked like he got T. Higgins at tight end, dog.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he...
Okay, number 5. Then who the heck is the other dude? Elijah Higgins. Okay, I was about to say.
going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense in the hurry up here.
11, 12, 12, 12.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that time.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Right 80.
Here he goes, third and long. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Field goal unit coming on. Looks like the Bengals will settle for 3. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that gets them back within 5.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. They running from the gun with Wright. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready? 20, TX. Watch it, Oscar. Yeah. Solo left Zion. What?
2 and out from the gun. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, here's Tua. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins hold an 11-point advantage. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lotteries. It's but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Stop. 180. Stop.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 1-score game in the first half. They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals trim the deficit down to 5.
28. Bengals 23.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Right, running out of the gun. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Blitz coming, Tua. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 22-yard line.
The play fake. Burrow. Finds him on the crossing line. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's good for Bengals. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, they get to Brown. He's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He's in trouble and the Dolphins get him. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Tagovailoa now against the blitz. Trying for the deep ball. Full extension, and he brings it in. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here's a give inside to right. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Hendrickson on the tackle. Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Go ahead. 21G, 21G. Turbo 1, high.
Back to throw, Tua. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Demetrius Knight has it. At the 20. And he makes the house call. It's a
They
big
let
6
that
for
garbage
Cincinnati.
come through, man. Come on, dog.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Dolphins 28.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Long. It's safe. Go ahead.
Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Flush down out to his left. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins jump in front now by 5.
35. Bengals 30.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. It's everything he has under this one. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Here we go.
He'll throw it. Escapes out to the left. He's just going to get rid of this one, so that is how our half will end. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Throw to the right finds Waddle. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Running behind center with Wright. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
41-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 20, TX. Step. Whoa.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Connecting on the slant. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Go ahead.
Now a run with Wright. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Hey, get set.
Tagovailoa now. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, you hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate, and you get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt that much more difficult.
On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again.
These jokers not even block.
And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line fast.
12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Right back to Chase. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, Burrow to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down. A give left side to Brown. This is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. Kicking team on to try the PAT. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for two in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10. Now Tua to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Tagovailoa. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
20, TX.
Tua now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup.
How many man blitzes you gonna do, dog?
There's a give for right. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Second and 6 coming up here.
Watson, Oscar.
Here's Tua. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And Tua gets down safely with enough of that first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
44, ready. Ready, corner, long. Out.
First down. Here's Tua. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Wright on the carry. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
This is right. Trying to catch him with a draw. It does not work. Send it backwards. And now they're left with a 4th down to figure out.
Well, good luck sneaking a draw by this defense on 3rd down, Kate. A quicker little run may have brought them a chance to get the 1st down, but with that delay, this defense was all over it.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Defense showing blitz. Time by Law. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead to 7. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for the play fake. Burrow. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals down by only 2 in the 4th. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And they draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. Notice the first
His
time
ball
they tried
game
it, but
anyway.
this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but
You got a bunch of corners and safeties in there doing a mid blitz.
Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll take this across. Touchdown.
Big blitz. That's it, man. Trash.
The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man.
Can't play a lick of defense, man. Not a piece of defense.
Here in a 1-score game in the 4th.
He's running a mid blitz.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Flushed out of the pocket. Middle of the field, and he's got Chase. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time, the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
This one's caught, and he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. He comes. Here's Ty Chandler. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Sticking in the air, and it's Burrow. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time.
This boy don't fumble for nothing, huh?
Zone at the 21. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They're all set now. First and 10.
Get set.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. Has some room to work. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals come through to tie it.
Only thing helping him is Burrow.
They have this try now to put them in front late. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Makes the score Bengals 52, Dolphins 51.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception.
I like to know how he's still getting through.
Like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two.
How many mid blitzes is goodness gracious?
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Tagovailoa hits the turf, sliding down after picking up the first. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins down by only one. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready.
Now right. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
The give to right. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. tackle stops him after a solid gain. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Running it with Wright. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Waddle makes the catch. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an...
What's his purpose for pausing at the end of the game? Seriously. What's the purpose? Dudes do anything, man. Anything.
Incredible ending.
So we can get this funky animation.
This game now resting on the leg of Spencer Schrader. A very short kick here from the right hash.
Sit on that low.
He got it! And the 3rd time he puts it through will be the charm. They won it! So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home.